Thank you, Madam Chairperson. I will start my speech. First, their disadvantage makes no sense. Students will be able to work during gap time, which means there will be no decrease in workers because they will get part-time jobs. Second, their evidence is by Karl Marx, who predicted that capitalism would have collapsed before the year 1900. That is obviously incorrect, and thus their evidence is not qualified. Third, they have conceded that our affirmative makes the economy in Japan overall better because it will become more global. This evidence is from Okuda, formerly president of Toyota Motor Corporation. Second, I will make an even-if statement. Let's suppose that the affirmative plan leads to a small loss in the workforce. That will only be for 6 months, which means it will not be for a very long time, and it will only be for young workers, which are not so important to the economy. And this evidence is tagged in Japanese, but it's here. Okay. Now, they have another disadvantage, which is that the plan will cause more classes in English. First, this disadvantage makes a big assumption, which is that most exchange students to Japan will be English speaking. That is in fact not true. According to Senkai newspaper in 2011, only a small percentage of exchange students to Japan were native English speakers and in fact came to Japan for the purpose of learning Japanese, like students from Malaysia, India, and China. This means that they will want to take classes in Japanese. Second, even if the plan causes Japanese English education, that is good for Japanese students. The fact that the other team is debating in English proves that they have sufficient capability in language to gain education. And in fact, their argument is specious at best, hypocritical at worst. Thank you very much.
The negative side now has 2 minutes to ask a question.
Thank you, Chairperson. My name is Mikoto Machida. First, I would like to ask you how did you make a 5 attack to our disadvantage?
4 attacks on disadvantage 1, 2 attacks on disadvantage 2.
Thank you. Could you repeat your second attack?
Second attack on disadvantage 1.
Yeah.
Karl Marx is not a qualified economist.
Karl Marx. Thank you. Could you repeat your fifth attack? Sorry.
You mean first attack on disadvantage 2?
Yeah, exactly.
Most exchange students to Japan will not study in English.
Do not study English.
They will come to Japan for the purpose of learning Japanese language. So they will prefer to take classes in Japanese.
Thank you very much. Could you repeat your sixth attack?
Learning English is good. It is a good skill, and it is not a barrier to Japanese students.
For Japanese students?
Yes. And in fact, Japanese students who learn English will be more competitive in the global workforce and be better for the Japanese economy.
Thank you very much. In your sixth attack, are you talking about how to learn English? How to learn English?
I guess in sixth attack, there are 2 arguments. One is that English is not a barrier for Japanese students. Japanese students can learn any subject in English as easily as they would any other subject, as is proven by this debate.
Where is the evidence?